Okay. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. Loving you. Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? What's going on, fam? Should I bring my glasses? I should probably bring my glasses, because you know what? If people are talking in here, I want to be able to see what y'all talking about. I can't see too much of nothing at the moment. What's up? What's up? Hey, this is Robert Anton, RobertAnton.com, your singer, songwriter, actor, author, viral video maker. And let me tell you, RobertAnton.com right now is pointed to a webpage, blogspot.com. But eventually a brother's gonna get around to rebuilding my website. Somebody texted me on Grindr. Did I just say that? Oh my God! Folks asking for news on a Sunday morning. Let me tell you, is it Sunday noon? Okay, so I gotta do the dishes. That's what I come on to social media a lot of times. I'm like, you know what? I need to do like a live cast on social media, but I also need to do my dishes. So why not kill two birds with one stone and do them both at the same time? So that's my thought. I don't. It's kind of strange, but you know, it is what it is. I am who I am. I am who I am. I make no bones about it. Make sure to thumb it up if you're here. Hey, what's going on? How are you? Yes, I am still in my bathrobe because it's Sunday. And if it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, mind your business. So that would probably be in my bathrobe if I hadn't gone out already, or if I'm not ready to go out. Sometimes I don't start doing nothing until after I do my yoga, and then I got to go out or something like that. In the morning when I'm just doing like my social medias and stuff like that, checking social media, maybe making a video or two or something, I don't be putting on no clothes. I don't be taking a shower and all that good stuff. I'll be chilling. No, I'm not showered today, even though I did last night. I had a bath shower. I called it because I laid in the tub for a little while and soaked. And then I had a shower before I went out and ran the streets a little bit. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere for a little while. I plan to go out and try to enjoy the sun for a few minutes. But I was thinking about, because I woke up so early. I got home late. I don't think I went to bed till about 1:30, 2 o'clock. And then I woke up at like 7 and I couldn't sleep. So I got up. But I'm like, I might go back to sleep. I'm going to try to go outside before I go back to sleep. But you know, it's hard. It's hard because I feel like laying down right now, knocking out for a little while, enjoying a lazy Sunday afternoon. That's why I'm easy like a Sunday afternoon. I'm easy. Don't tell everybody that I'm easy, though. A lot of people know already, but not on time. Lord have mercy. I'm feeling a little frisky today, right? I am feeling just a little frisky. Yeah. So I was at a card party the other night, and I had a little edible. Happy 420. If you had a good time, I hope you had a good time on your 420 journey. I had a good time Friday night, and I had some edibles and whatnot. I went down to the dispensary about last week and got me like a 20-pack of edibles. So I had some before I went to this card party on Friday night, a little weekly card party. And I was so lit when I got so lit. We watched Drag Race. Do you watch Drag Race? We watched the finale of Drag Race. And the queen, who I was like, from the beginning, I thought she was just amazing and wonderful and funny and stylish and all this good stuff, ended up winning. And a friend of mine was like, I knew you liked them. I'm like, I told you I liked them from the beginning. But if you don't know, Nymphia Wen won, the Asian queen from Taiwan. And if you did not know before, Robert Anton is an Asian lover. That's not true. I mean, that is true. in a certain sense, but not like totally, because I mean, yeah, totally. Okay, well, I should just own it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not just that. I am into attractive people, no matter where they're from. Now, I moved to New York about 35 years ago. New York is home, and I've lived here my whole adult life. It's where I chose to live as an adult. And like, you can meet people from all over the world here. And I've dated people from all over the world because I live here in New York, but also because I traveled a lot as an entertainer, as a performer, as a singer, doing musical theater. I did Dreamgirls on a national tour. I did Smokey Joe's Cafe on an international tour. I did Annie Get Your Gun, and I did all kind of other shows. Okay, so let's say. So, of course, I've met people from all over the world, and I've dated people from all over the world. But like my last ex is from China, born and raised, went to college in China before they came here with their jobs here for work. And my ex before that was from Japan. Born and raised in Japan and moved here when they were like 15 years old. So people always think that I'm only into Asian persuasion. And I'm not. I just have an affinity for different cultures. And when it comes right down to it, make sure if you're in here, it looks like I got 15 people in here watching. Please thumb this up for me. I ain't seen no comments or anything like that. If you want to say hello or whatever, where can I see comments though? At least 1 minute of, I don't see, hold on a minute, because this trying to get me right now, trying to get me to get the glasses on. How do I see comments? Is anybody commenting? If somebody could say hello, somebody say hello, but thumb it up. I got 15 people in here. I should have at least 15 thumbs. I would really appreciate it. I'm an indie artist, a singer-songwriter, actor, author. And I would appreciate your likes if you're in here watching, because it helps out. You know, it helps me. It buoys my spirit, but it also shows people that we're in here chatting and stuff like that if they want to come hang out and stuff like that. And lets people know afterwards that at least a few people were in here hanging out with me. You know what I'm saying? And that means a lot. Because, you know, a lot of people don't want to be the first to do nothing. A lot of people don't want to be the first to speak. They don't want to be the first to sing. They don't want to be the first to thumb. They don't want to be the first to, you know, anything. And I never understood that, because I learned when I was young in school many decades ago to speak up. You know, sit at the front of the class, ask questions, speak up. Because that's how you learn and that's how you get known. And trust me, I was known throughout school time, throughout college, throughout my time here in New York, because I am one to speak up. I am one to be like, who want to go first? I'll go first. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I do not even, it don't bother me at all. I love it. Because then if you go first, you be the one to set the standard. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you have a really high standard, and then everybody else have to follow after you, and try to improve on what you've done, which is not always easy. And it's memorable when you're first. It's very memorable. Like when somebody comments on one of my videos, and let me tell you, I just did this the other day. I really did. This video had 5,000, like 5,800 likes. I don't know how many views it's got, because now with YouTube and TikTok, you have to, well, not so much YouTube, but TikTok, you actually have to go to someone's page to see how many views the video has. But you figure if it's got 5,800 likes, it's probably got 10,000 or more views. And there was not one comment on this video, and I naturally, when I watch a video, if I enjoy it, if there's something in it that I like, or, whatever, I try to comment on it, and I'll comment usually something near the last quarter of the video so that they know I watched the whole thing. And so I just did this yesterday, okay? But so many times, big YouTubers and big TikTokers have followed me because I commented on their video. again, and I commented something topical, something about the video, and near the last quarter of the video, I commented, and they appreciated that, and they followed me because of it, and they interacted with my content because of it. And it is so important, and people just don't realize it. And how can 5,800 people like a video and not even say hello, not even say ha ha, not even say, oh, I was here, or nothing. I don't get it. I wasn't brought up that. I wasn't brought up that way. I was brought up to say hello when someone speaks. I was brought up to congratulate someone if they've done something worth congratulating. I was brought up to give someone encouragement if they're trying to do anything positive. And so I never understand when people aren't like that. I just don't. But I got to be who I am. And I can't be anybody else. And I'm glad that I am the way and that I was brought up the way that I was, because it has gotten me into so many doors, not only as a social media person, but in life, just in life, period. Thank you so much. Did somebody? No, ain't nobody like it yet. Ain't nobody like it yet. Even though I'm sitting here talking about folks liking the video, ain't nobody like it yet, but that's okay. That's okay, because I don't need it. I don't need your validation. I would like it, but I don't need it. But again, this is what I was taught. When people are doing something positive, that you encourage them and give your support. Even if you can't help them or you can't do anything for them, you can give them a keep going, man. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I see you. You're doing a great job, whatever. And that kind of thing comes back around. It may not even be from the person that you did it to, but it comes back around. The universe is like this. It goes around and around and around and around and around. And so often I have seen that, there are people that encourage me. And a lot of times it's just out of nowhere. It's just out of nowhere. I'll be on the street and somebody be like, oh man, you're so funny. I'm like, what? They're like, I see your videos. I see your video all the time. They always make me smile. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And you know how much that makes my day? I mean, it really does. To be able to touch someone, to make someone smile, to brighten someone's day. When someone's like, man, whenever I'm down, I go to your videos and watch because you're always so positive. You're always so up. You're always so, and I want to be like that. And that, it just fills my heart. It really does. You just, if you have not felt that, I don't know what you live in, what kind of life you live in. You have to, this is a feeling that like no other feeling. To uplift people, make them feel better, and give them a more positive outlook, but also to have them aspire to be that type of individual, to be the happy-go-lucky type of individual, to look on the bright side of things, to look for the silver lining in things, because we can be down all we want to. And I tell people when I'm upset or when I'm sad, or when whatever happens to me that I don't like happens, I spend a few minutes in it. I get it out. If I got to cry, I cry. If I got to scream, I scream. If I got to do whatever I got to do, I do what I got to do. Then I get over it. Then I leave it. We've already been through that emotion, so we can leave it right back there in the past, because it's in the past. After it happens, it's in the past. You know what I'm saying? It's in the past. Ain't no reason to keep reliving and reliving and reliving and reliving. It ain't gonna do nothing but bring you down. Nothing but bring you down. I'm looking to the future. I'm looking to the great things that are coming up. And speaking of great things, I just came back from Florida. Yes, I was down in Florida at the beginning of the month because I got hired to do a gig for, I forget what place it was, but it's basically a big Jewish organization at this country club. And they were doing a party, and it was a Motown theme. So a woman that I work with sometimes up here, at least once a year, twice a year, she called me and she's like, oh, you want to come down here and do this gig? Yeah. And she's like, I would love to have you down here. Listen and other, and told me how much it was paying and all that good stuff. I was like, okay, and it didn't cover all of my expenses. So I actually spent more than I earned, but it was so worth it. It was so worth it. I got a vacation. It was cold and rainy up here when I left. When I got there, it was warm and sunny. I I stayed. I could have gone and like flown in like Friday night and flown out on Sunday, but I looked at it as a vacation. So I flew in on Thursday during the day. I got there about 1 o'clock, and I flew out on Monday about 1 o'clock. So I had plenty of days to jump around, to enjoy myself, to have some fun, to see people that I know from down there, to go out and party and meet a few new people and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And grab the popping down there too. But actually, most of the people that I met while I was there, I met either out at the clubs or while I was performing. And also I met some people, like we did the gig on a Saturday night. And Sunday, my band leader was performing, just her, in a solo gig at a beach club. So she was like, "Why don't you come on through and maybe we'll sing a few songs?" And I was like, I'm not doing anything. Why not? So I went, and I look at it as a chance to network and all that good stuff. And she was performing, she just like one mic, had her guitar and some tracks. And so she was doing Blurred Lines. And after she finished like the second verse, she was like, because she wanted me to do the rap, and then I did the rap in the last verse. And it was hype. It was good. It was so good. I mean, I enjoyed it so much. Somebody was trying to steal my table while I was singing, right? And I had my little guacamole and my cocktail there and stuff like that. And they try to distract me. And I'm like, because it was hard to get a table, and I actually caught someone getting up, or two people were getting up, and I found a little table that had 2 seats at it, and I think it seats 4 people. But they were trying to steal my table while I was there. I was like, no, that's my table. They were trying to distract me. So when I finished singing, the crowd was like, yeah, congratulating me, stuff like that. I went and sat back down, and the guy was like, oh, I thought nobody was here at first, and then I saw the drink and stuff like that. I thought, oh, that must be somebody's table. And I was like, yeah, man, it's my table. And he was like, oh, you mind if we sit with you? And I was like, I'm here by myself. Of course you can sit here. So him and a friend of his and this girl that was his friend's girlfriend, they all sat with me and we chilled and talked, and then some other people came over and were talking. Some girls from New York came over and were like, oh, you from New York? And we were like, yeah. Before you know it, we had like I had a group of people, around me, a little entourage around me, and we were chit-chatting about this, that, and the other. Not just like music, but we were talking about things that we enjoyed and cities where we've been. And one girl had lost like 100 pounds or something, so we were talking a lot about that. And I forget what else. We were talking about a lot of stuff. And then when my band leader, when she took a break, she came over and sat with us, and she joined the conversation and stuff like that. She got tired of this one guy. This guy was coming on. She's married, right? And this one guy was coming on to her like, oh my God, like crazy. Like he would, every time she would talk to somebody else, he'd be like, and all over her ears. And she was like, okay, I got to get away from her. She said, whisper my ear. I got to get away from here because he's getting on my nerves. Like, and she's like, okay, I'm about to go back up. And so I was like, yeah, I'm about to leave. And she's like, don't leave. She's like, don't leave. I want you to sing some more. And so I'm like, listen, I'm down here, but like, I still want to do my work. I have American Idol commentary at 8 o'clock. So it'll take me 45 minutes to get home, and I want to make it on time. And she's like, okay, so why don't you just sing 1 or 2 songs up front? So then I got up and I sang, and then I was like, oh, bye. So I left. And don't you know, I made it. My GPS said I was going to make it home at 8 p.m. when I put it in. I made it there at 7, to the hotel. I made it there at 7:55. Got in, dropped my stuff, got relaxed, and did my American Idol commentary. I am also doing American Idol commentary tonight. I do my commentary on Twitter, basically. I do it live. So if you want to watch me on Twitter, So You Want to Be a Singer, you can find the link in most of my videos. It's Twitter, So You Want to Be a Singer. Or just put in So You Want to Be a Singer, and you'll see me. Or put in So You Want to Be a Singer, American Idol, hashtag American Idol, and you'll see me. So I do my live commentary for American Idol and The Voice while the show is playing. And we live tweet back and forth, and I chat with people and stuff like that about the performances and music and whatever they want to chat about. And then I post my comments or snatches and pieces of comments all over the internet on the videos that the shows put up later on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. And oh my God, like I started this thing on YouTube where if 100 people liked my comment, I would put up my tagline, "So you want to be a singer?" And this was kind of to promote my channel and to promote my "So You Want to Be a Singer" series, which I have on YouTube here, and it has over 100 videos, free videos, showing people how they can become a professional singer, because I'm a professional singer, and giving them just insight into what happens and how I navigate being a professional singer and things that happen on the job or in auditions or wherever, and I talk about these things and try to give people a little insight and stuff like that. And it's been very successful. I started in 2007, and that's how I met a lot of who are now big YouTubers who wanted to, get into singing as a job, and many of them now are like making money doing all kind of stuff, still doing videos too, but just have done so many great things, and I'm so proud of so many of them. But okay, I digress. So I can talk, as you can see. So I am so surprised that now, like, I still get 100 sometimes 10 likes, sometimes 500 likes on YouTube. But on TikTok, oh my God. Oh my God. My comments sometimes get 5,000, 10,000 likes. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And not only, from people who are watching the show, but from contestants. I've had contestants come on and be like, "Man, I come to the comments to look for you all the time because you seem to know what's going on backstage. You seem to know what we're going through. You blah, 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 blah. You know what you're talking about." And I'm like, "Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate that." And that's what I try to do. I try to give in my comments, because, you have to have a point of view. You have to have if you start any kind of thing, doing almost anything, you need to decide what your point of view is going to be. What is your specialty, and what is your point of view going to be? And my point of view in doing the commentary is to give people like a backstage glimpse of what's going on, or what goes on for performers and artists. So I might see somebody up there and they look a little nervous, and I'll say, well, they got, nerves, they're holding their stomach, maybe they're having a hard time breathing, they're messing with their ear things, so their in-ears probably giving them problems, maybe the mix is off, and blah, blah, this and the other, and I critique the performance and all that too, but I try to give a little more so that people who don't know music, they don't understand what goes into performance, can understand it a little better. And can relate, because it's so, I don't want to use the word difficult, because when you really love something and you do it all the time, you get a lot better at it. So it's not as difficult, but it's never perfect. Live performance, there's always so many variables going on, and you're working with your body, you're working with your voice. Anything can happen at any moment. And it's how you handle those things that dictate what type of performer you are. Can you roll with those punches? If the band comes in the wrong key, what do you do? Some people might just stop the band and say, that's not right. We're not in the right place. Some just go ahead and sing it. Even maybe they're not going to sound their best at it. Some people, unfortunately, will, be trying to sing it and get the stank face and be like, indicating that it's not my fault, it's their fault, which is one of the worst things you can do. If you need to stop and start again, that's what you do. A girl that was really, really polarizing on American Idol, and I forget her name, but let me tell you, tens of thousands of likes on my comments on her videos. Which means a whole lot of people were watching them. She actually sang, "I kissed the girl and I liked it," when she did the audition. So I can't remember her name, but I do remember that. And so in her arena performance, it wasn't going right for her. It wasn't the vibe that she had rehearsed. So she stopped and said, let's do it again. It still wasn't going right. So she said, "No, I'll just do it a cappella." And a lot of people looked at that as being, oh, that's so nasty. That's so, but this is your life. This is for her life and death. Either she's gonna make this or she's not gonna make it, right? But it is important. So you need to make sure that those variables and things that I talked about are in place. And what ended up happening, she didn't really blame him, but everybody knew it was him, right? Okay. But she just said, it's not what I rehearsed. So like, okay, fine. But I guess she went backstage and talked to the producers, and they let her sing it again with the pianist, who then played it the way they rehearsed it. And she did better. She wasn't great, she wasn't magnificent, but she has talent, she has voice, and she knows what she's about. She did give a lot of attitude at the end of the song and after it was done, which is probably the reason that she went home. But you do sometimes need to put your foot down in these things and say, listen, this isn't right. And I think she handled that right and told the producers, like, listen, I came all the way to Hollywood. There's all these great people here. I just want to do my best. And this is not the way it was rehearsed. Hopefully, she said, I understand that he's got a lot of different material, a lot of people that he's working with, so maybe he doesn't remember, but I would like to do this the way we rehearsed it. And then they allowed her to do it the way that it was rehearsed. Maybe she reminded him or whatever. They went over it just before she did it so that it can come out the way that she wanted to come out. And that was the right way, I think, to handle it. She still went home, which, again, I think it was more the attitude than what happened on stage in the actual performance. I think it was her attitude that she was giving. And maybe she was hard to work with backstage. Sometimes these people go home. Let me tell you. I'm sure sometimes these really great, talented people end up going home because they are difficult to work with, because they are hard to work with, because they complain a lot, because they don't have great energy. Their aura doesn't have great energy, and nobody wants to work with that. Nobody, especially in a fast-paced, environment where it's going to be high emotions and you got to be, all week, every week, all these different people. Nobody wants to work with that. Everything that you go through in these performance shows are leading up to live performances. You have to be able to work with the band. You have to be able to work well with others. You have to be able to harmonize, or at least remember your harmonies. You have to be able to learn a little bit of choreography, not a lot, but a little bit. You got sometimes you just got to be able to, bop. Sometimes you got to step touch. You got to know when you got to move here, and you're going to got to remember your blocking or whatever for the lighting and all that good stuff. And if you can't remember those things, you can be the greatest performer in the world. If you cannot remember those things, and if you cannot do those things, this is the show is first and foremost. The Voice, America's Got Talent, American Idol. All these shows are first and foremost television shows. They are trying to put on good TV. And you can be dramatic and you can be all this crazy stuff and be really great to watch. But if you cannot hit your marks, if you cannot work well with other people, if they tell you that the light isn't going to be here, so you need to be here at a certain amount of time when you hit this lyric, and you cannot do that, you cannot remember it, then they are probably going to let you go, because they are first and foremost trying to put on a great television show. And there's so much talent that they don't need you. They just don't need you. There is talent everywhere. I live here in New York. I have worked with, for 20-something years, I have been doing corporate singing, doing weddings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, society parties. I have worked with so many amazing performers who are not famous. So many of them. Over a 20-something year period, I mean so many of them. Some of them have done background for other artists. Some of the actual players, musicians, all of the musicians mostly have worked with so many different major artists on tour or in the studio. These are wonderful people. There's always great talent. There's always somebody who's as good or better than you, no matter who you are. Unless you're Fantasia or Adam Lambert. Then maybe not. Then maybe not, but, it's, yeah. So as you can see, I love American Idol. I could talk about American Idol forever and ever and ever, because I love the show so much. And I do also love The Voice. I like America's Got Talent, but I do not do that usually because it's not just singers. I like to watch singers. I like to critique singers. I like to enjoy singers, performers. And so, like, America's Got Talent isn't really my thing. I enjoy all the other stuff. I enjoy to be entertained, but I am here for the singer critique, and that's just me. So those are the shows that I watched. I did X Factor the 3 years that it was on in America, US X Factor. Hey, what's going on? I can't see, so let me see who this is. I got one set on my. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I laughed my laugh. Okay, okay. Well, that's good. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I could talk about American Idol, The Voice. I can talk about performance forever because it's my favorite thing in the world. It is my favorite thing in the world to watch people perform and to perform myself. There's nothing quite like, just being in the moment and doing what you love to do. And I like to see people who are actually up there enjoying what they're doing, because you should. If you're not enjoying it, we're probably not going to enjoy it. If you're worrying about every little thing, we're probably going to worry for you, so you just got to get up and do your thing. You just got to go, I feel good. Oh, I knew that I would, y'all. I feel good. I knew that I would. So good, because I got you. And if you hit a bum note, you hit a bum note. You keep on going. Don't think about that. This is live. This is live. You worry about being perfect when you're in the studio. Then you be perfect because, people going to hear it over and over and over and over and over and over again, for the next 3,000 years. When you live, you would just want to give that energy. You just want people to be into it. And there's so many times that somebody doesn't do great. And I'll tell you what, Julia Gagnon, when she did I Believe by Fantasia, Fantasia is a difficult artist to cover because she has her own style and she has a really interesting voice. And what Simon used to say, you sound like Minnie Mouse or something like that. It just goes up, and then it goes. I don't know how I can't even describe it. It goes up and back so that it's not like like Jennifer Hudson. It's not like the wall of sound, but it's just it's small and just like piercing, just right through everything. So yeah, anyway, so it's hard to cover Fantasia, right? So I thought, oh my God, and she's got a big voice. Julia Gagnon has a big voice. And I thought, my God, she's going to tear this up. Oh, baby, it got away from her in several points. But my critique and my judgment for her for that performance is she should have found a way to make it her own. She was trying to sing Fantasia's I Believe. And you ain't going to be able to sing Fantasia's I Believe like Fantasia sings her. Not even close, okay? You got to decide what it is about Julia Gagnon that resonate this My Believe and then play to your strengths. Let me find some lyrics here. I can't do no Fantasia I Believe either, but let me tell you, I can do some Robert Anton I Believe. I can do some Robert Anton I Believe. Let me see here. Oh, hey, what's going on? Hey, you have a great voice. I thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm a singer, songwriter, actor, author. Make sure you check out my originals playlist. And I have a covers playlist too, if you want to check that out. Yeah, I do all kind of stuff over here. Okay, so I'm going to do Robert Anton's Fantasia, I Believe. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to try to do Fantasia. I'm going to try to do Robert Anton, okay? Now, I haven't done like a line study or anything like that, right? But, I'm going to try to do it the way I would do it. Have you ever reached a rainbow's end? And did you find your pot of gold? Wrong note. Ever catch a shooting star? And tell me how high did you soar? Ever felt like you were dreaming just to find that you're awake? And the magic that surrounds you can lift you up and guide you on your way. I can't sing that high. I should have done it in my key, right? Let's see. Um, let's just take the chorus down. I can see it in the stars across the sky. Dreamed 100,000 dreams before, now I finally realize. See, I waited all my life for this moment to arrive. And finally, I believe. So you want to do it and play to your strengths. You want to do it the way you would do it. You want to think about the story and you want to accent the things that resonate in your soul. Then you would do the song. Julia has such a beautiful voice, such a God-given, big, gorgeous instrument. She took that song and did it her way, accented her parts, did it the way the things that resonate with her instead of kind of copying Fantasia. It would have blew everybody away. It would have blown the roof off the place. And I love this song so much. I should find a way to do it. Maybe I should do a cover. Maybe I should. I don't know. I have a few covers that I'm working on right now. Okay. I just posted up a cover. I'm working on some covers from Eurovision. So Eurovision is, I don't know when they start. I think they start the actual the final competition soon. But Eurovision is, if you don't know, is the biggest song competition in the world. And it's throughout all of Europe. All the European countries usually submit a song and performers or whatever. So I actually ran into some of the songs early this year. And then I found a playlist of all of the songs. And they put up new ones as they came along on Spotify. So I'm like, oh man, I love so many of these songs. Maybe I should start doing some covers of them. So I have. I did Hollow by Dons, which was my first Eurovision cover for 2024. And I just did Always on the Run by Isaac. And I finished that. I'm going to be doing some shorts from that throughout the next week or two while I'm working on my next Eurovision cover. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing my Eurovision covers. Just posted one. Please go check it out and support it. Make sure to comment and tell me if you are watching Eurovision, what's your favorite Eurovision song? Okay. So anyway, so I'm doing that right now. Plus, I have a request from someone to do a song that I'm working on. And there's an American Idol original song that I am doing the cover of that I'm working on right now. I mean, I'm just listening to it and stuff like that. I'll be working in earnest, once I actually start singing through it. But so I've got 3 covers that I'm definitely working on right now. And I don't want to overwhelm myself. So I'm not going to. I'm going to get this one done, then that one done, then that one done. And that'll be over the next week. Probably, one will probably be posted this month, and the rest will probably be posted in June. And then, when I finish those, then I'll start working on another one. But I should think about doing this at some point. Because I love Fantasia. I love Fantasia. And I think I'm at the place where I could probably make this my own. I have to get on the piano and play it a little bit. Find the chords and stuff. Let me get on the piano. How come I can't get on the piano now? Listen, we just sitting on here hanging out. I ain't doing nothing until I'm probably going to go back to sleep. Because it's Sunday and I need a siesta. Plus I'm be up doing American Idol commentary late tonight. Yeah. I'm going to take my behind back to sleep for a little while. I should go outside first. But we'll see. We'll see. I believe chords. Let's see. Because I'd have to find the key for me first. And the hard part, I got to find the key in that chorus because that's the difficult place. And it goes up and up. So let's do this right now. Oh, Lord. Let's start the process. Just because Look at my chords and stuff are all messed up and all like freaking. I got too much stuff over here. I am definitely working on. Look, I'm talking to the wrong way. I'm definitely working on old man status over here, y'all, cause cause I got so much stuff over here, Lord Jesus. Okay, so let's go to the chorus. This is how I actually decide a key, the best key for my voice when I learn a song. The highest part is that chorus part. Oh God. And I'm on my old laptop right here, so it's gonna give me a little bit of problem. Just a little bit. Come on, boo. It seems about frozen right now. What is going on with you? My pointer is working, but the freaking thing won't jeez, it gets on my nerves. Let me tell you. This is hard to play too, because it's in a strange key. Maybe I can find it in a different key right away. Because this is hard to play. B flat, C minor, A flat. Oh Lord, Jesus, D flat. Is you going still it's still working. Like I don't oh there it is. Okay, there we go. Okay. I can see it in the corner of the sky. That's already lower. That's not the key. I can see it in the cloud across the sky. Oh God. Pop-ups and stuff are coming up like, man, I can't get one little thing done over here. And there's a whole video come up. Like, I don't want to see no video. Why does it give me so much drama? In the meantime, my skin is looking really good in this friggin'. Oh, the skin is skinning, baby. Yes. Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. What's going on? Okay, I don't like this. This site is too many pop-ups. Too many freaking pop-ups. And I can't take that. And it's slowing everything down. It is slowing everything down. I'm thinking about trying. It's so hard to get out of here. And that reminds me that I am having a little battle with Twitter right now. X, whatever you want to call it. My main account, they suspended it for some stupid reason. Won't even tell me why they suspended it, right? So I was like, okay, fine. They suspended it, but my content is still up. And I'm like, what the heck? Why is my content up if you suspended my account? So I tried to close my account. I'm like, either close this account or unsuspend me. But close this account. I don't want my account. I can't use the account, but you can have my content up here. That's not fair. So it's been weeks since I text them, since I sent them an email to close my account, and they still have not closed it. So I sent another one yesterday. And like, I'm seriously like, why? How can you get away with that? See, this is social media. Social media be in with you, and like, it's just not fair. It's not fair. Either close my friggin' account, which I would not be worried about, but I don't be using my friggin' material, my friggin' posts and shit like that, my content, and I can't even use it. Are you out your dang mind? I'm gonna have to start making videos about it because I'm sure it's happening to other people. I'm sure I'm not the first one or the only one. And that's not right. It's not fair. And I know life isn't fair. I know. It really isn't. But this is a fair that you can fight against. All these people came and went in this darn bit, and I didn't got one thumb up. Not even one. Had 15 people in here once, and not one thumb up. Ooh. That's social media for you. That is social media for you. And my baby is going so slow. Oh, I'll be out here 20 minutes before I even find this, and that's not what I put in. It brought up something I didn't put in. I did not put in Etta James. I said lyrics, I believe. Oh, that's the wrong one too. Shit. Chords, I believe Fantasia. I believe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a few of these that but I don't see any of them that have those chords. There's a few that I really trust, but I don't see any of them that have the chords for Fantasia. This one has the same thing. It has G flat. And it's not giving me a full accounting. See what you go through when you try to play a song. You got to have stuff like already preloaded and stuff before you try to play something here on the internet. Okay, this should be a little easier, I think. But let me go to the... I believe in the impossible. So this is an A. And I haven't figured out how to... Sometimes, you know, my keyboard acts up, right? What is this, 3? I cut it off. That's not what I want. I don't want no accompaniment. I don't want no accompaniment. Turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. Oh, Lord. And I have long ago forgotten how to change this stuff. Long ago, long ago, long ago. Long ago, and oh so far away, I fell in love with you before the second show. And you used to be able, I don't know if that's true. You kind of cut it off and cut it back on. And it reset, but it sure ain't resetting right now. That's 1, 2, 3. It's not acting right. And I don't, hold on a minute. There was, internal, external. Oh, Lord. I done messed something else up. Because nothing playing now. That's crazy. Lord, now I don't. Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. Have you ever reached the rainbow's end? And did you find Okay, that reset, but this still didn't reset. I'm looking for Did I do it? No. It did for a second, but that's not what I want. Okay, we're gonna have to do it like that. Oh, Lord. Okay, here we go. So, I can see a star, stars across the sky. 300, 300, 300 demon for. That don't sound right. Where am I? It don't sound right. But I find him. Find him. This is hard. This is hard. It's too hard. It's too hard. I'm not gonna work this out right now. Okay. My love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh yeah, at last. That's one that I kind of figured out, right? But there I got this is giving me problems right here. This one key. I'm gonna figure that out though. But I'm not gonna figure it out right now. Like I'm just not, because I'm hot now. Just messing around with this darn thing, I'm hot. And now I gotta figure out how to fix the darn that's the thing right now. Bass. Talking about some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I need some hot stuff, baby, tonight. I want some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Gotta have some hot stuff. Girl, boy, I need to listen. Oh, maybe it's over here. I need some love tonight. I want some hot stuff. I found it! I figured it out. Okay, so now we need to go back to zero. I thought I figured it out. Maybe I didn't. Oh man. thought I figured it out. Okay, so let's see something. It's in the tones over here. I don't want to split the tone. I got it. See, you can figure stuff out. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on for. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Gotta find a note, baby. Gotta find it. Why is this? This look like a filter on here. This look like something fell off my glasses. This look like a filter on here. Looks so good. Oh my God. Why does my skin look so good? Oh. I guess that juicing and smoothies and eating healthy is working. Because let me tell y'all, I look good. Do 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 do. I knew that I would. Do 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 do. I look good. Do 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 do. I knew that I would. I wish I could play that on piano. Let me tell you, I pick up this keyboard every blue moon. Something did fall off my glasses, I think. I pick up this keyboard every blue moon because I want to work on something new, because I have to learn something for a gig, or because, whatever. I just feel like it's usually not I just feel like playing something. It's usually because I need to work on something. I need to work something out in a song. And it's so good just to be able to beat out the notes. To beat them off. I mean, beat them out. And this keyboard is over 25 years old. It's older than some people. And it's still working. And like literally, there's just one key on here that gives me drama. Constantly. But that's pretty good for like 25-year-old keyboard. Pretty darn good. Okay, I'm hot, and I think I've been on here an hour. Have I been on here an hour? I have. And that's the goal, I guess. Every poll is a goal. Is that right? Hold on a minute. Somebody texting me. I'm about to say, where's my phone, y'all? Where the hell my phone? 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 Where the hell my, excuse me. I did not mean to do that all up in your face and stuff like that. Where the hell my phone? Where the hell my phone? How am I supposed to get home? It's about to. My Sherry Moore. I ain't even supposed to be singing on here, but because they're gonna copyright content me and stuff. I ain't even supposed to be singing on here. And I don't like that. I don't like that one little bit. Maybe content. Why is? So I'll tell you, if I cannot find stuff on here, why is it going all over the place? Oh, because I'm in the wrong. Hold on, where's my? Let me look. Let me see something. Let me see something. Oh, I'm still signed into Robert Anton Vlogs, which is good. That's fine. Anton Vlogs, which is good. That might be good. Can I like my own? I can. Oh, now it says 59 minutes. I thought it said an hour, or it said an hour and 11 minutes. How is it going to take minutes away from me? Because you want me to stay longer? You want me to stay longer, don't you? Oh, that's so sweet. Trying to take minutes away from me. You want me to stay longer? I got 13,500 subscribers. Yay, I had 13,300. So I picked up 200 subscribers. Y'all, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't understand. I don't understand this. Something ain't right. Something is not right, y'all. And I'm trying my best to understand. Oh God, help me, Jesus. I don't know what's going on here. I don't understand this. Temperatures rising, humidity low. According to all sources, the street's the place to go. 'Cause tonight for the first time, just about 10:30. For the first time in history, it's gonna start raining man. It's raining man. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I be trying my best, y'all. I really do. I be trying and trying and trying. Trying till I'm ready to cry sometime. I do. It's like I just want to give up. But you can't let the trolls win. You can't let them win. You can't let them win. All I know how to do is put up good content. All this extra outside marketing and begging people to come and check me out and begging people to comment and to like and subscribe and share. And I'm not that good at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not. And I'm not going to be. I'm just not going to be good at it. I mean, isn't it enough to be like a good creator? Why do we have to do everything on our own? Everything. Now, I've been doing this a long time. I have literally been on YouTube since 2006. I'll never forget it. November 2006, I opened my first account on YouTube. Started posting. Still remember the first video I posted was at the zoo, and I have reposted it once or twice. It's a video I didn't actually take. A friend of mine from Ukraine, speaking of Ukraine, Were we speaking about Ukraine? A friend of mine from Ukraine actually took the video and he sent it to me because I thought it was so cute. And I put it up on YouTube. And I think it got like 10,000 views or something or more. But my first account about, it wasn't quite a year. So if I opened it up in November, I think August, it was either July or August the next year, my account got shut down. And I took my time opening a new account because I was having my birthday and I was traveling and I had my gigs and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I don't want to be bothered with no fucking you know what I'm saying? No friggin' YouTube and worrying about the friggin' account. But I did start a new one, this one. And it has been up since 2007. I've had a few copyrights, a few strikes, but luckily it has not been pulled. And I got a lot of memories on here. A lot of memories. All my So You Want to Be a Singer videos, my original materials, performances I've done and seen, comedy, crazy, stupid comedy stuff, random advice, and other random videos. It's been a great journey. Let's think, it might be over now. It really might be over. There are several accounts that I'm thinking about closing. I've already instituted or started Twitter, closing my main Twitter account. Instagram been messing with me, so I'm thinking about closing that account, which probably means I would also use my lose my threads, and reels, of course. And if I close them, I'm not going to be opening them up right away, whatever. I mean, I'll probably wait a while and decide what I want to do. I don't think I'm going to be closing my YouTube, especially this account. I don't think I'm going to be closing this account because there's just too many memories. If I did not ever use it again, I think I would just leave it, let it stay live. Because it's just so many memories. And it's a lot of good information for aspiring performers. And I always think about that. People find my videos and, I get comments every now and then. It's like, man, this is my first time coming across you and this helped me, blah, blah, blah. This helped me, blah, blah. And this inspired me too. And this inspired me too. But it's hard sometimes. But if I close that Twitter account, close Instagram, I'll still have YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. And that might be enough. Facebook because I have all old friends and people from college and high school, friends I grew up with on there. TikTok because that's where all the traffic is right now. And I probably have 1,100 videos on TikTok right now. Only 2 viral. But at least 2 viral. One's 2.5 million views and one's 1.1 million views. I mean, so that ain't nothing to sneeze at. And YouTube. YouTube, my first social media love. It really is. I mean, I was on MySpace. I remember MySpace and Vine. But I never got into them like I was into YouTube, man. I have lived out my 30s and 40s on YouTube. It's been pretty amazing. Yeah, if you get this far and you feel like it, make sure to thumb it up. Say hello. If you feel like it. If you feel like keeping me here. I'm out. Peace. Robert Anton, robertanton.com. Now let me cut this thing. How do you cut this thing off? How do I get out of here?